Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things. I am sitting today in a little bit different area because I have a project on my desk. So I'm over at my coloring desk, which is much closer to the window. So it's kind of neat to sit here and be staring right out at our wonderful path in our backyard. And it brings to mind this card that I am going to share with you today. A while back, Libby and I cased this particular card. It's on page 106 of the current catalog. This is what my interpretation was of the card. I went ahead and did Calypso Coral. I used, instead of the fountain, I wanted the tree because it is like my backyard. And I went ahead and the stamp for the grass, it has these very intermittent blades. So hopefully you can see that. They're very intermittent. Didn't really like that all that well, so I went ahead and interspersed more grass blades. And the building matches the Calypso Coral background. It has Azure Afternoon. You can use any embossing folder. I grabbed the retired 3D clouds because I wanted the clouds to match these two clouds that I grabbed from. There's many sets that have clouds. I just did a paper pumpkin, and on the paper pumpkin supplies list are all these clouds. I will gather up which clouds of these I used. I think these clouds are actually from the Follow Your Own Path set. In fact, let me flip over. Yeah, so I used and I fussy cut this cloud out. Hopefully you can see this. I have my phone up a little bit higher so I cannot see exactly what you are seeing. So that's the one project. I went ahead and instead of, I did go ahead and I made more of a squarish shape for the focal image and changed the text from For You popped up. Instead I popped up the cloud and the grass and I put Follow Your Own Path on the white layer. And I actually have, as you can probably tell, I have the cloud barely covering the second L just to give it some more interest. I used the metallic rustic dots and went ahead and crisscrossed and knotted some trim. So this has 2 layers, which is about the max that I can have for my cards, which are mailed most of the time. But I really felt that I needed the height to get the interest level correct. And I really like the shadows that the cloud and the tree cast. So that is the one project. And then I have to do a mail call. I just received this from Linda. I won't show you the inside. She is thanking me for goodies that I sent her. And she is using the Cheerful Daisies. And what I really like is how she used the die cuts and actually die cut the largest die cut as the shape of the card itself, which is absolutely fantastic. And I think that the hardest part to get this frame is a separate die cut with 2 die cuts, and I would say definitely use washi tape or painter's tape, and be sure to run it on your clothes first to pick up fibers or it will tear your paper. So you can see where she did some pop-ups and she did a double bow using, doesn't look like a Stampin' Up trim, but it's like a baker's twine, and a cute little blue dot there with the thanks. And I will have the supplies. This DSP I did just receive. I bought it during the DSP sale, which was last month. And it just looks fabulous. I think it's a great card. And she actually did send it. She is the one who inverts the card. So she flips it so that the inside is the outside and this is the inside. So I think that's wonderful. That's all I've got for today. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will be back next week with some more projects. Do all the YouTube things, like, share, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.